As nations all around the world move swiftly into the 21st century, travel continues to innovate and advance. High-speed rail has revolutionized the way that people travel. Asian countries like China and Japan already have a vast bullet train network. Other countries like Thailand, Vietnam, and India seek to improve on their high-speed rail networks. Since 2008, when China began their high-speed rail project, they have completed around 25,000 miles as of March 2022. The benefits of high-speed rail are abundant for users. For example, traveling by train between major cities often takes less time than air travel and doesn't have all the tedious waiting and security checks. Additionally, airports are constructed on the outskirts of cities, but train stations can be built right in the center of the city, reducing travel time and money spent on taxis. Another advantage of train travel is the lower amount of emissions than planes and cars create. China isn't the only country working on these rail projects. High-speed rail is being created across Europe. Spain is currently leading Europe with about 2,600 miles of high-speed rail already constructed. With the benefits of high-speed rail so clear, there's one big question. Why has the United States made so little progress on the construction of high-speed rail? High-speed rail in America isn't an unpopular idea. In fact, according to a study by the American Public Transport Association, 62% of respondents said they would either probably or definitely use high-speed rail given that it was an option. However, despite all the support, high-speed rail is uncommon in America. That doesn't mean that there are no projects, though. The high-speed rail network underway in California is supposed to connect major cities from Southern California to the Bay Area. However, the California high-speed rail project has been under scrutiny for its shortcomings in construction and cost. The plan was voted for in 2008 and was estimated to cost around $33 billion. But the new estimated cost is around $105 billion, a significant amount more than what the voters had agreed to. The price of the California high-speed rail is shocking and goes along with another issue building high-speed rail in America: the price. In China, the cost for 1 kilometer of high-speed rail is about 17 to 21 million United States dollars, compared to the United States at a price of $56 million per kilometer of high-speed rail. This drastic price difference surely makes building high-speed rail networks in America a challenge. Not only are these funds hard to come by, but a project like this is typically funded by state and local taxes, potentially putting a strain on the local economy. A more viable solution for the future of high-speed rail would be getting money from the federal government, but that is also a challenge full of mass opposition. One major problem in the way of high-speed rail in the US is the lobbyists funded by large corporations. One of these is the Reason Foundation, which has created coordinated propaganda efforts to convince average Americans that bullet trains just aren't worth it. The foundation is funded by companies such as ExxonMobil, Chevron, Shell Oil, the American Petroleum Institute, and Delta Airlines. The reason for these propaganda efforts is that creating high-speed trains would have an effect on company profits. If more people switch to trains, then less people are using cars or planes, and less gas can be sold, negatively impacting these oil giants. Another final major obstacle is getting the rights to build high-speed rail. Efforts to build rail have to be coordinated and are a long process to get approved, and are sometimes controversial. Like in the case of the California plan, protesters feared of trains potentially causing harm if built too close to neighborhoods and communities. Some also feared of the environmental effects caused by a line being built through forests and surface water. With all these problems, it may seem like high-speed rail networks may never come to America. But, although progress is slow, it's still progress. In Texas, plans for the Dallas-Houston bullet train are being pushed. The bullet train would be revolutionary and go up to 205 miles per hour. The travel that is typically 4 hours by car could be cut down to as little as 90 minutes. So, not all hope is lost for high-speed rail in America. As the world makes steps to counteract carbon emissions, green public transport is being prioritized. Bullet trains are both energy efficient and have many benefits, which are slowly but surely becoming apparent to the public. Although not many, some politicians, such as Texas's former governor, Rick Perry, have been pushing for high-speed rail. One thing is for certain though, even though America doesn't have much high-speed rail now, the technology will continue to improve, and new ambitious projects will come in the world of infrastructure.